They're going to go. The gloves are coming off.
He gets those rights going, and then Jack Guy comes back with some lefts.
Reeves checks in at 6'2", 225. These are heavyweights.
8 minutes, second most, and now we've got a fight here. Hanley and Emerson chucking the knuckles. Joe Hanley, his second fight this season. Emerson over the top rights. Hanley tying up. Hanley throwing some rights. Oh, look at these two go. Right in front of the box is Hanley and Emerson trading rights. Big right by Hanley. Pops the bucket up. And a little tap to shoulder both into it.
And now Rempe drops the gloves with Reeves at center ice. You just mentioned, Dave, their battle in Toronto last season. Two heavyweights in the National Hockey League.
So the size advantage belongs to Rempe, of course. Got those long arms. And the fight experience in the NHL certainly belongs to Reeves. As they eventually grapple with one another here.
Both players lose their helmets as they continue to throw punches.
And I tell you, Rempe's conditioning's a factor here too. This guy's hung in there. He's taken a couple punches. He's given a couple. And this is a spirited bout. Ends with Rempe. Little rabbit punches.
They're going to go out to center ice to do it. Jack Guy left that missed. Zadorov a right hand. They grab a hold. Jack Guy right that missed. Zadorov just popped him on the chin. Zadorov a couple of right hands. He's got Jack Guy staggered. Jack Guy's lost his helmet, as is Zadorov. Jack Guy with a couple of lefts. Zadorov wrestles him to the ice. And another outstanding bout.
There's a no.
Two tough guys there.
Greer, the former Bruin. They're going to go. The gloves are coming off. Tanner Zano, A.J. Greer. Heavy right from Zano, and then the uppercut. Now they get away from the glass, swinging wildly. Another right jab from Zano. Now going to switch to the left. Greer's not done. What about A.J. Greer, Tanner Zano?
Here we go. Brett Frederick and Matthew Olivier. We talked about this morning, and here it is, front and center. Olivier is
the tough as you get in the NHL with some uppercuts here. He lost the linesman about 8 punches ago to get in there.
Rodick under duress here, and we've got a fight in front. Domi and Marcus Pettersson.
And you know, Domi was kind of the initiator to start on this one, and he seemed more anxious than Pettersson at the beginning, and he's showing it right now. A mismatch in size for the Domi.
6'5" against 5'10".
And here we go. Jeffrey Viel introducing himself to the Honda Center faithful is going to go with Samuel Hellenius. A lot of lefts from Viel, and Hellenius was not ready for that. The tail of the tape will say the reach advantage belongs to Hellenius, but he's playing defense right now. Viel gets rid of the helmet and goes to the right hand. Oh, he popped him. No helmet now for Hellenius. He popped him again. They spin one another around, and the linesman will intervene.
So we're ready to go. Michael Carponi here. Yeah, and it's going to be Toropchenko and McBain right off the bat. And they rise to their feet here at Delta Center. And McBain connecting with a bunch of rights. Oh, McBain going to town. And down to the ice, and this place is going crazy early.
And we've got a big-time scrap at center ice. Matthew Olivier and Ryan Reeves. And here we go. This is a heavyweight tilt.
Like two of the best
They're both throwing bombs. And Olivier landed the last one. What a scrap at center ice between two tough men in this league.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to see a scrap here.
Jack-Eye and Sabrin.
Yeah. Scott Sabrin, recently recalled. Jack-Eye's a tough customer, so is Sabrin. He's got the left pumping. And Jack-Eye caught him. Oh, did he ever.
And we got to fight Garland and, well,
It's
McCann. And this stems back to the Garland elbow. Last time they encountered each other around about this point in the ice. They had a conversation at the bench. McCann didn't like Garland. He thought it was a chicken wing, and this is the result. Two guys that don't fight a lot. We saw earlier today Pionk and Nugent-Hopkins in a scrap. And Garland and McCann here in this game in Seattle, and that was a spirited tilt.
Johansson goes after it. Gloves come off. Logan Stanley and Jake Middleton. Middleton at 6'3", taking on 6'7" Stanley. Two tough customers here, and Stanley using his reach, gets a few rights in early. Middleton comes back with a couple of his own. Right in front of the Canadiens bench. On Chanel, and Gallagher comes in. He lays out the body. Chanel with a check on Jack-Eye. Here they go. Jack-Eye and Chanel are going to dance again. Second scrap of the night, just under 4 minutes into the game. This one maybe is not the surprise with these two combatants. And Chanel lands one on Jack-Eye and popped his helmet off and knocked him down.
Here we go, right off the hop. It's going to be Tanner Jeannot dropping him with Josh Anderson. Just like the first meeting between these two, except it was Jeannot against Jack-Eye. Jeannot a couple of rights. Anderson a right. Anderson another right. Jeannot a right. Jeannot, a right to the body. Jeannot, kind of line him up. Anderson with a right hand. Jeannot a right. Anderson a right. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. Jeannot an uppercut. Jeannot another right hand. This is a long bout. Couple of jersey jabs by Jeannot. And Jeannot just popped him with a right hook.
Minnesota onside at the line, yes, is Kaprizov.
Here we go, here we go. Don't worry about the clock.
And here we go, right at it. And Foligno and Kesselring trying to stay in tight. Foligno throws extremely hard still at this time of his career. Kesselring keeping his distance, jabbing that left hand inside, and down they go.
Those two came together up ice, and then a cross check onto Uyghur by Smith. And now Lomberg and Smith are going to go. Gloves are dropped. They're trying to break free. They're all tied up. Lomberg and Smith. Smith some over-the-top rights. And
McCarron is still trying to find Uyghur.
Trying to get a left in there. They were tangled up after Uyghur and McCarron were coming together out of the Calgary zone. And now Lomberg with the locks flying has the rights working.
Lomberg is so strong.
And they'll both go down.
And hold on.
Here we go again after the whistle.
Anderson, Benoit locked in the midst of it as well. Who's it going to be?
Mermis and Jack-Eye just going at it. They traded about 7 punches without hesitation.
So Fleury and Jack-Eye, first point, first NHL fight.
I think they're both ready to end that one.
Olivier and Carrick shoving and staring. Here they go. And they are going to go. Wow, here we are. Matthew Olivier and Sam Carrick. They square up. Fans on their feet at Nationwide. Who makes the first move? Quick right from Olivier. Carrick countering, trying to couple of rights, trading blows. Big right Carrick, then a block from Olivier. And a big right, Matthew Olivier.
And we got a fight behind the play. The play blown dead as Middleton drops the gloves
against Luke Shen in a battle of 5 against 5.
Boy, a lot of laughs. A lot of laughs from Shen early in this one. Middleton got the right three.
There's a big hit took place on the near side. Ivan. And now Manson's going to go toe-to-toe. Here we go. Going toe-to-toe with Clement at the red line. Right by Clement, right by Manson. Manson trying to get that right arm free. Uppercut Manson. Right by Manson. That just missed. Manson brings one in. Oh, he got him on the base. Down goes Clement. Oh, Josh Manson absolutely worked the big fella.
Laurier fought Jack Guy's brother in the preseason, so you got to know that Arbor Jack Guy had this one circled. And two top guys is a right cross by Laurier and then a right uppercut from Laurier. He gets those rights going, and then Jack Guy comes back with some lefts. Laurier keeps hammering, and he got him with that right. Down with Jack Guy, he gets back up, and the linesman get in there.
Ross Johnston for Anaheim and Ryan Reeves, who has a goal, and now he's got a scrap with the big man for the Ducks. Johnston 6'5", 232. Reeves checks in at 6'2", 225. These are heavyweights.
Ryan Reeves is smart too.
Still going at it, starting to tire just a little bit, but the linesmen are backing off so far. Now with Reeves pinned up along the glass, they're going to get in there.
Matthew Olivier, Tyler Tucker, they're going to go again. Center stage, quick rights from Olivier, and a couple uppercuts connecting. Tucker trying to counter. Big overhand right from Olivier. He lost the helmet. Tucker trying to pull up the jersey.
Got to watch that right hand.
Little jabs from Tucker. Combatants very familiar with one another. Olivier, the big rights.
It has been a complete team effort.
Now we got a brawl going here.
Hallinan and Benoit. And Benoit's a big boy, and Hallinan trying to...
He's hanging
and a big right after taking 2 or 3 blows from Simone Benoit.
You got a tremendous performance from your star forward and David Pastrnak. Swayman was outstanding in goal, but here we go. Here we go. It's going to be Ross Johnston, Tanner Jeannot. Saw this one coming. Jeannot a couple of right hands. Johnston a right. Jeannot has him at close quarters. Johnston a right. Johnston another right. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. Johnston a jersey jab. Jeannot a right. Jeannot a right. Johnston's lost his helmet. Jeannot a left. Johnston a body shot. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. Johnston a right. He's got the jersey coming up over his head. Jeannot a right hand. Jeannot a right. Jeannot another right. Jeannot a right to the body. Johnston trying to get his hands free. Jeannot a right cross. Jeannot a right to the body. They're still going, and now the linesman will step in. Victor Mancini throwing right hands. That's Duhaime, and they're both not holding back. Duhaime with the right snap. Not a lot of defense in this, as Duhaime goes down underneath Victor Mancini.
He heads to his bench. The extra attacker is on. It will be a power play, and now on the near side, Tkachuk has words for Kucherov as well.
Here comes the nonsense. This is all on Tkachuk here.
Tkachuk and Hagel.
This has been before, and Hagel's got the jump on him, and he's feeding him pretty good. Here comes Tkachuk back.
Forsling and Moser. They're throwing punches as well, but the gloves stay on.
Bout A is Hagel and Tkachuk.
And now Forsling and Moser, and now it's officially a fight. And Forsling has Moser down, and they have to be separated.
There's going to be a whole lot of game misconducts coming out of this. Garrett Rank is the official. He's on his own.